Hello?
Hello?
Good morning, Imran Sheikh.
Good morning.
How are you, sir?
You know.
Yeah?
Been eating a lot of junk food lately.
Ooh, me too. All right, good show.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Have a good week. We'll see you next month.
And now, we about to blow the roof off of this bitch. It's time for the Weiner Shake Show. Weiner Shakers, Weiner Shakers.
Bonsoir, 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 bonsoir.
I want you to be dumber when we're recording.
Oh, that's damn good, baby.
To get involved, call or text 302-729-3664.
Now, Gregg Weiner and Imran Sheikh.
Are you ready to go? Are you recording? Because I'm recording. I'm out of the gate straight up ready to do this.
I'm about to.
By the way, we have a lot to get to today. I'm driving the ship, so...
Stop, man!
There it is.
Do you get this problem? I've been waking up every morning with, just insane amounts of horniness.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to be vulgar or TMI or anything, but...
Yeah.
And I read that men, they wake up with a surge of testosterone. It hits at the hours of 6 and 8 a.m. is when the old testosterones kick in.
Makes sense. Did you swack out a batch?
No, man, I don't like doing that.
You don't like what? Waking up and jacking?
Jacking in general. I do it. It's not like I don't, because...
How else are you going to come?
How else, yeah, because women aren't helping me do that.
Right.
Nor should they, Greg. Nor should they.
No woman should be subjected to that kind of a mess.
No, in the sense that they don't... It's not their problem. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's my problem. Anyway.
Right.
I don't know. I don't like pulling the old jerk chicken around, because I don't know. It just feels hollow. It just feels kind of skeevy, you know?
Well, I mean, when you're doing it out front of your apartment, and any woman who walks by, that's skeevy. But if you're in the comfort of your own home, and no one's having to watch that kind of a nightmare unfold, I mean, who are you afraid of offending?
Hey, man, don't kink shame.
No, please, listen. The things I did to myself before we started today, I won't even discuss it because I'm ashamed. So, but no one had to know about it, Yeah,
you cranked?
Yeah, I had to. I woke up, almost...
Full mast.
Almost balls deep in my own pillow, but I don't do that anymore.
Well...
So, there's no Tom Hanks in this apartment, so...
I gotta say, one time... This girl that I met, she first off, I tried making the moves on her 14 different times the night we hung out.
Jesus Christ, that's rape. I mean, how many times did she?
She rebuffed, so it was attempted.
Okay.
Towards the end of the night, we finally got it on. Actually, before we got it on, I was just lying in bed with her, and I was like, you know what? I guess you're just not that into me, which is fine. I guess we could.
Can I ask?
Friends.
Can I stop you?
No.
Because you're going to typically just go on for a rambling 20 minutes.
No. I'm about to. I'm edging the corner here. And then she goes, well, I'm a very sexual person. I masturbate twice a day.
Whoa.
Morning and night.
Did you come right when she said that?
I was bolt upright.
Maybe she's just not that into you.
Well, then I said that, and I was like, well, I guess you're not that into me then, which is fine. I'm not saying that to pressure you. I'm just saying, I was expecting you were. I thought you were, maybe, whatever. And then she was like, oh, no, I am. And then she was like, it's been a while for me. I'm kind of awkward. I don't know the signals and stuff. And then we got it out. You know who this was, actually?
Who?
It was the woman who did not appreciate me completing inside her.
The one girl that you came inside of without permission, and she said, what the fuck did you just do?
Yes.
Can you give me her number? I'd love to have a conversation with her because we're on the same page.
I will say this.
Not that I want to fuck her. I'm not on the market.
I will say this. We have tangoed horizontally since then, and she has let me complete inside her without much fanfare.
Yeah, and you know what? I have no problem at this point anymore completing inside after, the beginning of our podcast. to catch listeners up if they give a fuck. Imran, whenever he would talk about fucking a girl, would always talk about
making love, man, making love.
He would always talk about blasting off inside of her, and I'm like, well, you always had that kind of conversation beforehand.
No.
Blasting off inside with a condom, and that is coming inside of a woman with a dick wrap.
Yeah, to be clear.
And I would always assume that you would ask ahead of time if it's okay to blast off inside of a girl.
No, wrong.
And we had a huge debate, and everyone thought I was being absurd. And, you know, it turns out, what's this girl's name?
I forget what the nickname we gave her was.
I don't think we gave her one because she was a blip in the radar. A quick blip. Probably about as quick as it took you to nut last night. Ooh.
Let's call her Goldie.
Goldie. All right. Well, welcome.
What was your question? You had a burning question.
Yeah, I wanted to know what... It was burning. It was burning. I wanted to know your come on moves that she rebuffed 14 times in a row before you finally had to talk about it and then finally have sex. Like, what do you do?
Oh my God, and might I add, when we did eventually do it, it was probably one of the most sensual foreplays I've ever had. I'll just say that.
Sensual?
Sensual, yeah.
Here we go again with the legends of the fall. Yeah. Did you look her in the eye?
No, see, this is the problem. So my come-on moves don't exist. I don't have any. I have no game.
Right.
See, here's my problem. Right. When I'm attracted to a woman, something inside me breaks, and I become completely an asshole. In my mind, the way to show affection toward a girl is to ignore her. Like, that's just what my mind does. And I know that's stupid, and I know that's wrong, and I know that's why I don't get any action ever.
Yeah, you're in a catch-22.
But that's just how I'm wired, and I'm trying to fix that. But I tell you, man, I get so shy, I get so nervous that I immediately go to the opposite end where I don't look them in the face. The best I can do is kind of get close to them and hope that they maybe make the first move,
right? Or
B, that I can just stumble into a kiss.
It's a miracle that you've ever even gotten late at this point.
Quite frankly, it is.
Yeah.
I was a huge late bloomer.
When did you lose your virginity, Imran Sheikh?
When I was 41 years old.
Right. Yeah. Last week.
When I'm at the races, when I'm out the gate,
yeah,
I'm going to get to the finish line.
Right.
And everyone will have a good time. I have been, I'm not saying this to brag, complimented on more than one occasion.
Yeah, we've heard.
But here's the thing.
That has nothing to do with the question.
It's getting that gate open. That gate is rusty AF.
Yeah.
It's rusted. It's broken. Like, two of the hasps aren't working anymore.
You're clearly in your head, but you dipped your wick yesterday, so you got some stink on the hang low, and
I didn't.
Yeah, you did. You said you made sensual love to Goldie.
No, I said the first time.
Great. Well, welcome to episode 48. We've got a top 10 strange addictions segment on the show today. By the way, Imran, this is the final podcast episode recorded at the Gregg Weiner Productions, Inc. studios.
Atop the Miami Gardens Studio Center in Miami Gardens.
Not Miami Gardens. It's North Bay Village.
Atop North Bay Village at the Gregg Weiner Productions HQ.
Not HQ, but it's our maiden voyage. And I couldn't be happier to get the fuck out of this waste of money.
Where are you moving to?
Back to the old theater housing for a little bit. Maybe a brief stint at the Hanks household as she's in between roommates. And then we roll the dice and see where we go next.
You know what I think of this?
What? I was about to write this bullet point down to discuss. And I don't know if how are you feeling today? Like, do you feel like confident in your podcasting skills? Because we got a lot of feedback over your farting and your rambling.
Listen.
No.
Listen.
No. Also, I want to say this. We took a break from podcasting for a few weeks. Gregg was feeling a little overexposed. I took shows offline, and I'm going through whatever I'm going through.
Right.
Big fucking deal. I just didn't want anyone to. I didn't want to expose my rawness anymore. I felt like just weird about it.
No, I can appreciate that, you coward.
Yeah, but and not you can appreciate that what?
So what?
What did you say? I can go back, single your track, and listen to everything you say, so I hear it all. But anyway, so Imran in 45 had a well-timed fart. No, I'm talking.
Are you saying you hear this?
It's not funny anymore. We're alienating people with your fart joke.
Who am I alienating?
It was, listen to me. I'm going to school you for a second on humor because you're from this Family Guy generation who doesn't believe in the rule of threes anymore, and you just go until you beat something until it's dead.
You son of a bitch. Okay.
The farting is too much. It's high school hijinks. It's what I said originally when you started. It was funny when I was like practically in tears, hating myself, and there's a beat, and then brilliant. But that's it. You gotta save him. Because it just turns into us farting and laughing, and we might as well be two 12-year-olds with... Yeah, this will be the last episode ever. It's also the last episode.
Listen.
Enough with the farting, seriously.
First off, you get me a little hot. I have to be honest.
Respect your co-host's wishes. I don't want to do the fart thing anymore.
Don't come at me with the rule of threes, first off.
Why?
On more than one occasion, I've had to tell you about the rule of three.
You've had to educate me? When?
Second off, I don't remember. Second off, who is being alienated by my comedic genius?
It's not. It's not genius, goddammit. It was genius. Now it's dead horse time. We're in dead horse. We're dead horses. Also, farts don't echo when they come out of your ass. We've been doing this for a full year. You and I have been together longer than me and Tom Hanks.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
How is that going, by the way?
Me and Tom Hanks, we're fine.
Oh?
Yeah.
What do you mean you're fine? She's still leaving in June.
No, she's not.
What?
Do you not listen back to the actual podcast that we record?
No.
Okay.
What podcast?
She's not leaving in June. I don't know when she's leaving, but we're not worrying about how we're going to end up or where we're going to be living. We're not at that stage in the relationship. So if she happens to move somewhere, then she moves.
What?
If she happens to move, she'll move on her own, and we're not looking to the future as that being something that we have to deal with. You know, we're not at the point where we are ready to live together or make any kind of commitment. So that's where it's at.
What? So why are you with her?
Because I love her.
Oh. Does she love you?
Oh, yeah, she loves me. Yeah.
So how does she not want to be with you then?
She wants to be with me, but she doesn't want to make any kind of commitment like moving in together. So.
I mean, this is exhausting.
What's exhausting about it?
You gotta move on, man. She's either gotta commit or move on.
So you want me to hold it against her that she's younger than me and she's not, and she's afraid of commitment. You want me to break up with her?
Yes.
Someone who I love more than fucking anyone I've ever loved. And who loves...
How long are you going to wait? How long are you going to wait?
I'm not waiting for anything. I'm moving on with my life. I'm not focusing all my energy on this relationship being something that will be in my future. I'm looking at my career.
So you're looking... Are you dating? Are you looking at other prospects?
No, I have a girlfriend.
Yeah, see, that's the fucking problem.
No. I'm not obsessing over my relationship and making it the focal point of my life. That's not a problem. That's healthy.
Yeah, no, that is healthy.
Right. So, and my energy is not on, oh, am I going to find a wife? Am I going to find someone to have babies with? First of all, that ship's probably sailed for me. Anyway, having babies. Maybe I'll adopt a black kid when I have some money. I'd love one. Thank you, Gregg. You got me. Shut up, Dick.
Because they're cool.
But my point is, I'm focusing on, like, you know, being a functioning adult and having a career. That's what I'm focusing on.
No, that's fine.
Why should I break up with someone because they're not at the point I'm at right now?
Because it's a mismatch. Do you think she will want to commit to you at some point in the future?
I don't know. I'm not going to wait around for that.
When you say you're not going to wait around, what does that imply? What is not waiting around to you?
It implies what I said earlier. My focal point isn't, is she going to be the one for me?
Give me an example of you not waiting around for her.
Okay, I decide I'm going to go to live in New York and pursue my acting craft, and I go.
All right. What if you meet a woman who ticks all the boxes on your list, and she wants to get married?
I'm not looking to meet a woman. I love Tom Hanks.
What if you meet a woman who ticks all the boxes and she wants to get married? What do you do then?
I say, go find... you want to get married? I don't even know you.
Come on, answer the question, Weiner.
What do I do? I'd say I'm in a committed relationship with someone who I love.
Oh, you guys are engaged?
No, Imran, it doesn't, listen, the point is, she's my girlfriend. She is to date, the love of my life.
Yeah, no, Greg, she's not, because she doesn't want to be the love of your life. I'm sorry, I'm sounding like a dick and I'm being really harsh, but I just don't want you to waste your time.
I'm not asking for your advice.
Well, I'm giving it to you.
I don't want to hear it. So
you're wasting your time, man. I'll leave it at that. I will leave it at that.
I am choosing to waste my time. Right. I had an amazing Saturday night with the girl. We laughed our asses off. We had sex. I had sex. She sat there and dealt with it.
Tom Hanks?
What?
Wait, you said a girl?
Yeah, her.
Oh, I thought it was...
My point is, I had a great Saturday night. I finished my show, I'm doing some play. And I came over, we hung out, we played a fucking board game, we watched an amazing documentary, we went and had some great sex, and we fell asleep. It was great.
Okay.
Saturday night was great. Sunday night, I was by myself, okay?
Okay.
Am I happy about that? I would rather be with her more than she'd rather be with me. No. And is that eventually going to get old? Probably.
Oh.
And how long will it take to get old? Who knows? But at the moment, I love the shit out of her. So,
what was she doing that Sunday night?
Working, and then watching Game of Thrones. And I had to record this morning.
Is she gonna date other people?
I'd hope not, because that would be cheating.
Huh. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We're in a committed relationship.
All right.
We've been together 10 months. Okay. She's not ready to move in.
No, that's fine.
It is a matter, now the ball is in my court. How long am I gonna be in a relationship where I'm not getting 100% of what I want?
You shouldn't be.
Well,
you shouldn't be.
Says who?
Says life.
And how are you a relationship doctor?
Why would you want to be in a relationship that's half-assing itself?
Well,
that's a waste of time if you ask me.
So would you break up?
When there's the possibility that you could find a relationship that'll give you 100% of itself.
Ugh. I am so disgusted by the thought of being with anybody else.
Okay.
That's the thing.
Yeah. No, I hear that.
Would you break up with somebody who you're madly in love with?
Are they rejecting me out and out? Yes.
She's not rejecting me out and out.
If I was madly in love with violinist girl, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I said, hey, listen, I wanna commit. I wanna go the distance with you on this. And she said, well, I don't know if that's gonna happen. We can spend time together right now, but, I don't think so. I'd be like, well, see you later. Peace out. Yes, I would. I would break it off because there's no point. There's no point. What's the point? There's no end goal. If the end goal isn't there, I'm not going to waste my time. I'm going to go look for somebody who will give me what I want, who will give me the end goal that I want.
Well,
Now, that's not to say things might not work out. We might fall out of that's always there, but the intention needs to be there. That you can control. The parts of it that you can control, I want to be what I want them to be. And hopefully you're expecting the same of me as well.
Yeah. I basically laid out two arguments there. And that is in fact the conflict. Exactly what you said, Imran. It is the conflict at the moment.
I'm not trying to be harsh, and I'm not trying to put you down or put Tom Hanks down.
The thing is that when we're together, it's as if
it's magic. I get it.
Yeah. There's so many relationships out there where the dynamic, for example, I have an aunt. Okay. She's in her, I think, late 50s, early 60s. She's in a relationship with a man who has,
Are you talking about Aunt Tom?
No. She's in a relationship with a man. This is a different aunt. This is not Aunt Tom. But she's in a relationship with a guy and they don't have sex. They don't have that kind of thing. But they complete each other's needs.
Well, how old are they?
They live together. They're in their 50s, 60s.
Yeah. Well, you don't have sex after 40. So.
That's not true.
No, that's how it works.
She's got a bunch of health issues, but point is that there's all different kinds of relationships. And the fact of the matter is, as long as there's respect and appreciation and I'm not being taken for granted or treated like shit or being cheated on, at the moment, that's enough for me.
Okay. Hey, listen, you are the master of your own destiny. It's your life to live. I'm just, throwing my 2 cents in because, I care about you and I want to make sure that, you have a good life. You do things well, whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying you have to be careful about it and you have to make sure.
Yeah. I mean, what am I going to do? I'm madly in love with this person.
Listen.
Still.
All right. Now listen.
So, I mean, what am I going to do?
Get a hooker, man.
I'm not going to put this in there.
Good.
Yeah, healthy.
You guys, can I get to my update? You guys just as this time foolery
Dick Jones
is just for shit.
Can we get a Dick Jones intro?
Yeah, Greg. Can you do that?
Fired up.
Look at the camel asking for an intro on my behalf.
Yeah, Dick.
It's Dick Jones. Dick. It's Dick Jones.
That's a good smelling pocket.
Dick.
That's a good smelling. That's a good smelling. That's a good smelling. That's a good smelling. That's a good smelling pocket, Greg.
It's Dick Jones on the Weiner Sheikh Show.
Can I do my update because you guys is starting off out the gate in the bag of dicks, and I got to go.
Welcome to the Drive Time Drive-Thru Update with your host, Dick Jones.
Thank you. Hi, this is Dick Jones with a special drive-through fast food special report. Breaking news out of Liberty City, Miami.
Uh-oh. Wait, isn't Liberty City in Grand Theft Auto?
No, it's all. That's the name of the video game. This is a real city in the city of Miami.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's a borough, you stupid shit.
Okay.
The Popeyes on North Miami Avenue and 37th been giving folks of the neighborhood the poo butter squirt.
Oh.
The CDC is stepping in and gonna close them down for the time being. Customers have reported eating the heavenly fried chicken and, quote, dropping to the floor as if going into labor.
Dick, what's wrong with you?
Nothing, man. I'm sorry, Lord of mercy.
You want to take that again, Dick?
Finish the quote, Dick. Finish the quote.
The customers have reported eating the heavenly fried chicken and, quote, dropping to the floor as if going into labor pains. And then being on all fours and shooting that doo-doo water out their hands. Please stay away from Popeyes on North Miami Avenue 37 if you like your intestines and don't want to be like the Weiner Sheikh Show camel.
Dick,
Yes?
you're like a child.
Yeah, okay. McDonald's running smooth this morning. Got my breakfast bagel and OJ. Speak of the window 234, which is up from last night when I got my 8 Happy Meal on midnight snack. Their STW is 5 minutes and 48 seconds of painful wait time.
What is STW again? Store to window?
Speak of the window, you dumb shit. I only done like 20 of these. And finally,
Speak of the window.
Taco Bell is a bag of dicks, and they can take their Choco Taco, straight up shove it in their dead daddy's dick hole for being nasty to me.
Oh.
Chandrella, bitch, I see you. I know you added the fake monster-sized burrito to mock me, and I'm gonna get you, girl. And right quick, your daddy dressed as a lady and sucked man dick to pay your rent. So that's my first shot fired.
Whoa.
Dick,
Hey,
What?
Dick Jones, that's off.
that's
Come on.
slander.
Come on.
Keep mocking me, you monster bitch. Like she got any room to mock with that donkey ass of hers.
Hey, Dick.
Okay. Donkey, yeah. Okay, come on. Let's keep it focused.
Chandrella, no, she know.
Is this an ex of yours?
Why, 'cause all fat black people know each other and date?
I didn't say that.
Yes.
You implied it, Greg
I
Weiner,
did.
you racist motherfucker.
Jesus.
I said they did,
Oh.
Greg. Dick, whoever I'm talking to.
It's Dick Jones. Where's the confusion?
Never
Yeah,
mind.
where is the confusion, Imran?
Keep going.
Anyway, Chandrella, a trick-ass bitch. I'm Dick Jones with your fast food drive-thru update, which is brought to you by Burger King's new Angry Whopper. Angry Whopper featured...
Dick?
Yes? Angry Whopper.
Why do you say it like that?
I don't know, it's just how it come out. Our Angry Whopper features 1/4 pound of flame grilled beef piled high with thick cut bacon, American cheese, iceberg lettuce, tomatoes, crispy onion petals, jalapenos, creamy mayonnaise, and angry sauce, all layered between a toasted sesame seed bun. And now we return to the Weiner Sheikh Show Jones Radio Hour starring critically acclaimed and award-winning actor Gregg Weiner and the bitch-ass Pakistani.
This has been the Drive Time Drive-Thru Update with Dick Jones.
Dick.
Yes?
Yeah, foul.
Yeah, A lot.
Yeah, you're not. You didn't make partner yet, Dick Jones. All right.
Yeah, there's a lot to unpack here. This has been.
Yeah.
You don't get your name on the show, but
It's the Weiner Sheikh Jones radio hour.
nope. Nope.
Sheikh Jones. Weiner Jones Sheikh.
Nope. No, it's the Weiner Sheikh Show,
Yeah.
starring Imran Sheikh with special guest. Gregg.
Whatever, man.
All right, thanks, Dick. You're a child.
Thank you.
All right, and I don't know what else to say. There was kind of a
No, did Taco Bell lose sponsorship with you? I mean, why are you going ham on
Because they
Taco
mock
Bell?
me. Chandra mock me. She showed.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
Chandrella. Sure,
They know I come. They know I come every single day at around 4:00. They know my car, or they know my daddy's old car.
A caddy.
And they gave me my bag, and they said, "Oh, right, Dick, we got something special for you."
Oh, what?
And they pulled out this big ass, like it looked like 4 pillowcases.
Oh.
Long, and it's a big ass burrito, and they all standing back there laughing
Oh, that's pretty
as they
nice,
shoved
though.
it into the wind. What?
They're giving you a giant burrito.
It wasn't a burrito, you dumb shit. It was a big ass pillow
Oh.
wrapped in Taco Bell foil. And they shoved it. It took 5 people to shove it from the drive-through window into my car, man.
Was there wasn't any food in it? It was just
No, man, it was pillows.
And after how many bites did you figure out it wasn't actual food? 4, maybe 5.
6.
Anyway, so big show today, Greg. What do we got?
Duckman wrote in.
Oh boy.
Yeah. This is, by the way, this is specifically episode 47. So put on some Teflon and get ready because, once again, you've pissed people off.
For my listeners out there, that's season 2, episode 7.
Duckman says, thanks for the shout out on the last cast. Please let Imma, I don't know, IMMAH. I don't know if you've had that. Does that make you angry?
Whew.
Please let Imma know that I've had more sex in my 20s and 30s, excuse me, than the last 4 generations of his family, even if you count up all the arranged marriages that didn't work out and ended in mercy killing.
Oh, okay. All right. We're going racist on this one, huh? Huh, Wiener boy? Listen.
Hey, I didn't write that. That's Duckman. And
Listen.
You don't need to bring me into it. There's more feedback, but I don't know if you want this one.
I want it.
Do you?
I want it.
Okay.
I want our listeners. It's not that I want it. I just want our listeners to realize what happens to someone who's never had sex and how that frustration manifests.
But his whole comment was that he's had more sex in his 20s and 30s than 4 generations of Sheikh family members.
Methinks the sexless wonder doth protest too much.
All right. Well, that's your thought. I mean, I lived with the guy. I heard him fucking people.
Yeah, okay.
So, they weren't necessarily God's gift to the female race.
Listen, if you can call a body pillow with the picture of a fucking toaster on it, a person, a people, then all right.
A body pillow with a picture of a toaster on it.
You heard me.
What's the toaster?
You heard me.
No, I want you to unpack that.
Now let's keep going with what Sexless Wonder has to say.
All right. Yeah. I give that a C. Sexless Wonder finished.
Oh, he is finished.
That's it. He made the mercy killing joke and pieced out.
I thought you said he had more.
No, there's another listener. Cuban Chuck 24 writes, barely made it through the first 14 minutes of 47. The camel has got to go. Total waste of time. Oof. It made me so mad this morning. I was mad for you and feeling your frustration. He wouldn't get to the fucking point. Then when he finally got there was less than 0 payoff, and I literally felt like it was the biggest waste of my time, so I said, fuck this.
Who is this?
Cuban Chuck 24. He's been a wiener shaker for a while. He's never been inclined to write such a scathing critical response.
Listen. Yeah. Let me address Sexless Wonder first, okay?
Well,
listen.
I thought you did already.
Oh, I'm sorry. He's so forgettable that I forgot that I even addressed him. Let's move on to Cuban Chicano 6964, whatever his fucking name is. Listen, pal.
Uh-huh.
Listen, pal. you don't understand comedy, all right? It's not in the punchline. The joke is in the setup. You set up. The setup is king.
Is that it?
I'm not interested in your punchline. I'm not interested in a fucking punchline. I'm interested in the journey that we take together.
I don't know.
Holding hands.
All right. No.
Look, I mean, okay. The situation is thus. When you're trying to set up a situation in a joke and you're looking for a punchline, you're never going to get there because you're setting up for this epic thing. You're hyping it up. But if you focus on the setup itself, then it's the journey that's funny. It's the meandering. It's the ums and ahs and the tangents and the non sequiturs and the okay?
Do you feel that you've defended your position?
Oh yeah, I've defended my position.
All right. Jesus, the AC in this place is a bag of dicks. For real.
You're really spanking that bag of dicks turn of phrase, huh?
I like it.
Yeah, I bet you do like it.
You got it from me. That's my thing.
Dick, I'm sweating now. Now I'm sweating. And I don't know why. I had the AC down to like 70.
Listen. No one gives a shit about your personal hygiene right now. Can we get on with the show? You claimed the big show. I'm sitting here waiting for a big show.
We do. We have a big show.
Wouldn't want to waste Cubano Chica 48's time.
Uh-oh. Yeah, you'd see. Doesn't feel good, does it? People need content, Imran. Why am I sweating? Hold on, Imran. God damn it. Greg, I can take over for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Jesus.
Come on in, Dr. Bill Phil.
Hi, everybody. You want to play my intro, Greg?
It's Dr. Bill Phil.
That's the angle.
Montana
to the farms on Chrome Avenue
in Southwest Aid.
Hit it.
You've got an issue. Dr. Bill is here to help. Dr. Bill on the Weiner Sheikh Show.
I tell you, it gets me every time. Well produced, well voiced, well written. Hi, Camel.
Hey, Dr. Bill Phil, how you doing?
Oh, I'm fantastic. You want to discuss your anger towards the listener and not accepting criticism and why? Why do you consistently make the fart sound effect and you're in your mid-30s, you live on your own, you're out of your parents' basement? Why are you a big man baby?
I'm 47 years old, and I think farts are funny and because it's all timing, and it's the unexpected aspect of it that makes it funny.
But and have you heard of a dead horse?
Have you heard of comedy? Have you heard of what it is to be funny?
Have you heard of squeezing a bagel dry of all of its seeds until it is nothing but crumbs that are insignificant and fall into the seat cracks of your overpriced monthly vehicle that you can barely afford to pay?
Have you heard of...
Here he goes. And we know when it's coming. That's the problem. Your execution of it and your repetitiveness. We hear the air building or whatever it is in your stupid phone app.
It's not an app.
And we know it's coming.
It's not an app. These are fresh, my friend. These are fresh.
Right, we heard. Yeah. Imran, I think that you, along with society...
You know what I think?
I mean, this is what you do now.
Hey, man, if that's...
All you do is make fart sounds. Everything... You don't have feedback.
No, I don't make fart sounds. I fart. These are fresh. These are real. God damn it. I mean, you're coming at me pretty hard today. First off, you say that I don't know the rule of three, and then second off, you're throwing baseless criticism at me from the Sexless Wonder and QB Chicky 486245, and now you're saying my farts aren't real, man.
No, I'm saying all you're doing is it's just like, I know that when I say something serious, you're just going to blow a fart.
Well, then maybe don't say something serious that's boring.
We are auditioning for co-hosts for the Weiner Sheikh Show. Write to the Weiner Sheikh Show at Gmail. Imran will get back to you about auditioning to replace him, because he is an Indian man baby who is clinging to a great moment he had in episode 45 and won't let it go, and can't plunge into his creativity, into his bowl of creativity, to find other jokes. Let's move on. It's been enough of this.
Or I'm literally none of those things. I'm Pakistani.
That's a form of Indian, is it not?
Our listeners wouldn't know, because episode 45, or as my listeners call it, season 2, episode 5, has been taken off the air.
No, it hasn't.
Yes, it has.
It's on our website. You can go to thewienershakeshow.com and hear all of them, because I don't know how to function.
Yeah, I don't go to thewienershakeshow.com. I go to Google Play or Spreaker.
Oh, okay. Well, you can go to thewienershakeshow.com and listen to all of the glory of my wretched personal life and mental state for all to hear, because I don't know how to take it off. Okay. Let's move on. We got to get, let's take a quick,
big show, man.
Take a break and we'll come back with some strange addiction.
The Weiner Sheikh Show welcomes Global Systems Worldwide as our show sponsor, the world's leading global unified service for all of your corporate network needs. Global Systems Worldwide understands your goals and lack of time to achieve them in this hyper-fast global economy. GSW focuses on your corporate needs to get the job done with the swipe of a finger. The world is moving at such lightning-fast speeds, and our global corporate services understands and tailors our customer service networking initiatives to get you and your bottom line accomplished, so you can devote your time and resources to what your individual corporate structure really needs. Go to globalsystemsworldwide.net for more information and use the sponsor code DICKCHEESE for 50% off your first initiative building consulting session.
I love my mommy.
We now return to the Weiner Sheikh Show on the Gregg Weiner Podcasting Network.
Oh, I'm getting wet down there.
Welcome back to the Weiner Sheikh Show.
I got this. Welcome back to the Weiner Sheikh Show with Imran, Sheikh, and Gregg Weiner.
Thanks, Dick. That was nice.
Yes. I could be like the in-show announcer.
No, you can't.
Why not?
No, let Dick Jones be the in-show announcer, man.
We can't understand half of the things he says. People have a hard time understanding it.
I disagree.
Okay, Dick. You hear yourself. You know the words that are coming out of your mouth, so you understand it. You're not you.
Listen.
What a dick.
Listen, we're split down the middle here. We need a tiebreaker vote. I say we ask the ghost of James Gandolfini.
What the fuck?
Hey, it's the ghost of James Gandolfini, everybody. Hey.
Yeah, let the Moulignon do what he wants.
Hey, James.
What?
That's racist.
That's what we say.
What?
Oh, we call black people Moulignons.
Okay.
It's an Italian thing.
Okay, that doesn't make it right.
Well, he's a Mouli.
But hey, come on, ghost of James Gandolfini.
Hey.
I mean...
Mr. Gandolfini.
I mean, you're in heaven, aren't you? Like, haven't you gained inner enlightenment and learned not to say derogatory things like that?
No, I'm dead. I gotta go. I don't even care about this. Don't summon me anymore. I come on the show when I want to come on.
Listen,
you understand?
Listen, we'll summon you when we want to summon you. Listen.
No. What?
Listen,
what is
can
it?
Can you break the vote? Can you break the deadlock? Sure.
Yeah, okay. Let the Moulignon do whatever you want, all right? I don't care. Let the animals kill each other.
Jesus, James.
Okay, all right. Okay, you've been unsummoned.
Wait, it's a line from The Godfather, all right? It's from The Godfather.
Okay, sure. Get out of here.
You know, when they're having a big meeting and they're talking about the drugs and the blacks, they said, let the animals kill themselves. So
Okay.
let the animal do the voiceover.
All right, okay. Thank you.
You're making Imran very uncomfortable, ghost of James Gandolfini.
I don't care. You want truth or you want fiction?
Fiction. That's been the ghost of James Gandolfini, everybody. Thank you.
I gotta go.
Wait a
All
minute. Right. He can't just. Yes, he's a corporeal being. He can't.
Yeah, he doesn't go through walls.
Yeah,
he has to. He opens doors and exits.
Well, jail cell doors apparently.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's where I live.
Yeah.
Did you hear? There's a news story out right now about Ariana Grande.
First off, it's Ariana Grande, but sure, I've heard of Ariana Grande. I don't know who Ariana Grande is.
She posted pictures of a brain scan on Friday.
Oh, yeah. What was that about?
One was a picture of a normal brain, according to her Instagram post, and another was of a brain with post-traumatic stress disorder.
What was it, like an egg frying in a pan or something? Deep cut.
No, it was brains, but it was bad pictures of brains, CAT scans. And then she posted a pic of her brain, and they're way worse. She said, "I didn't mean to startle anyone with my brain thingy." Apparently, she's suffering from PTSD from the terrorist attack that was happening during her concert.
Oh.
And I think, what was that, the Paris attacks?
I don't remember where it was, but that's legit, man.
Yeah, well, PTSD is very legit. So she says, "Didn't mean to startle anyone with my brain thingy.
Okay.
It just blew me away. I found it informative, interesting, and wanted to encourage y'all to make sure you check on your brains, listen to your bodies, take care of yourselves too."
It's not worded the best, but she's doing a service.
Listen, she's got probably 3-4 million followers. It's gonna help somebody. I agree.
It's gonna help at least 100 kids go, hey, you know what? Maybe I should go to the doctor.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, truly.
Well, PTSD is a real. I was diagnosed with PTSD after a bad breakup by a healthcare professional. Emotional PTSD.
Tell us all about it, Greg.
No. That's all. But shrinks. See, the thing is that.
Wait, is that different from regular PTSD?
No, I'm sure if you took a brain scan, if I showed my brain thingy at the time, it would have probably looked pretty stressed out. But the thing is that scientists don't completely understand the mental disorders. I mean, they're changing what they call it every 5 years. It used to be people would be having a nervous breakdown. Now it's a panic attack or
not,
or depression or, bipolar disorder or borderline personality disorder. They're coming out with all these new none of them really fucking understand.
No,
so these
yes, they
brain
do.
scans.
No. See, okay. So first off, there's this thing called the DSM, the Diagnostic Something Manual.
Good.
And they're on the 5th edition of it, I think, right now. And it's how science works, man. You try to nail down so shell shock. It used to be called shell shock. Right. But then as more research is done, more evidence is collected, more patients are treated or diagnosed, you start to get finer, more specific things. And so what, was maybe once considered personality disorder, you can break it down into a more specific thing because you start to realize there are variations, right?
We spend so much money on exploring Mars and the moon and satellites and space. How about we take all that fucking money and focus that energy into figuring out mental health? Because I think at the core of our society, that is the problem. That's why we have mass shootings. We have a fucking president who's in charge now because we have a country full of fucking wackadoos. Mental health is at the core of everything that's fucking wrong with this world. And our psychiatrists have no fucking clue.
Oof.
It's such a slow, progressive fucking walk to any kind of answers.
Oh, man.
They don't have answers, man. It's a shit show.
Where do I begin?
I don't want to go to Mars. I want to live on Earth and be healthy.
All right,
okay?
Listen, Tom Cruise, calm down. Calm down, Scientology. Calm down. Listen, here we go. First off,
Scientology.
NASA doesn't get a lot of money. First off, NASA is 1/10 government funded, 9/10
they used to be
out.
way more funded.
Well, they're not anymore. And they're not doing as much exploratory stuff as you may think. If anything, whatever mission to Mars that's being bandied about now is a, what is it called? A wag the dog scenario. NASA doesn't even want that because NASA wants to do other things like climate change. NASA is actually, a lot of NASA's work, actually one would say the bulk of NASA's work is climate change studies. But our government doesn't listen to it, which goes to the point of how did Trump and the GOP get elected. I don't think it's mental health. I think
I do.
No, it's really. I think mental health. I don't think people who have mental health are voting wrongly. I think what they're doing is trying to struggle with their mental health. I think the reason why we have Trump is because we lack critical thinking in school education. No one knows how to critically think anymore. And also, I think social media has an impact on that too, because we're inured by thought, basically. All we see is these pictures, images in front of us, and these sound bites, these quick fucking flashes of life, quote unquote, alleged life, and we see that as reality, as fact, but when in reality it's fiction. Like, Trump is a con job, but people think he's real. That's because their
phones say that it's so.
The phones say that it's so. They bought into the reality of reality television, which is not real, but you and I know that, but most people don't know that. Most people watch the Kardashians and think that's how they really live, you know?
That is how they really live.
No, man. No.
What do you mean, how they really... You mean in the structure of the show, you're saying?
Yeah, it's scripted, it's produced. No. The Real Housewives of whatever city. That show, most people think is real. It's not. It's produced. It's fake. It's not real. Nobody lives like that.
I mean, they do really go on these luxurious trips and have parties every fucking episode.
Yeah, but it's all scripted by producers.
It's not... Well, okay, listen. It's not... I happen to know for a fact, because I'm very intimate with a lot of these things for many different reasons that I don't have to talk about. But when you talk about Real Housewives of, like, say, I don't know, New York, maybe... what's staged is, okay, they storyboard out what's going to be on this episode. They have the storylines that are real, and they say, okay, we're going to film so-and-so and so-and-so. What kind of drama is going on? They don't script the drama. These people aren't speaking lines. They're working within the framework. That's not a script, though, so be clear.
Fine. Well,
and how did we get away from my point about mental health?
Well, it's not... No, I'm getting to the point. Okay. It's not real. It's not reality, is my point. The thing is, I think in school, we don't teach critical education. Critical thinking is not a thing. When I was in school, I was taught, or I learned, that when something is presented to you, you commit critical analysis. You look at it, you break it down, you see what the points are, you see what the not point, what not.
You went to a private school.
I went to public school for the first 8 years of my life, and that's where I learned critical education. And the idea of taking an argument, making an argument, seeing what the merits of an argument are, what the demerits of an argument are. People don't have that. They don't. My biggest example is this: when Trump was like, "Oh, we're gonna bring back coal," he went to coal miners and he was like, "We're gonna bring back your jobs." All these coal miners were like, "Yeah, that's great, that's cool," you know, but not one of them was like, "Hey, how are you going to do that?" Mm-hmm. If someone came to me and was like, "Hey, I'm going to get you a series regular on a primetime TV show," I'd be like, "That's fucking awesome. That's great." My second question would be, how are you going to do that? It wouldn't be, "All right, well, I'll see you in LA." You know what I mean? Like, there's no questioning. Nobody questions things. And it's problematic. And I think there's also...
Yeah, because they're all high on pills.
No, it has nothing to do with pills. I think the people who are on pills are apathetic. The people who are on pills are the third of the country that doesn't vote. And yeah, that is a problem. But I think that's that.
How do you know? Listen, neither of us really know.
I know.
I'm just saying that I think instead of...
No, you're wrong. I'm right.
...spending money on space exploration, we ought to spend a little more money... Relax, we are.
No, we're not.
Whatever amount of money we spent, whatever amount of money, whatever manpower and brain thought went into figuring out how to send a fucking candle to the moon should have been used to fucking figure out the human brain. And that was my point, essentially. And yes, this country is filled with, everyone's on a fucking pill, because psychiatrists, all they can do is say, well... I don't know why you're fucking depressed. Maybe you had a shitty childhood. Here, this pill is going to make you feel better. It's going to turn on a chemical in your brain that's going to dope you up and make things seem better. And that's it. That's mental health today.
I mean, I do agree with that. Psychiatry today is botched in that a lot of it is pill pop. My sister, she's a psychiatrist, and she says people come in all the time. It's parents, and they go, "Just put my kid on a pill." And she's like, "I haven't even talked to your kid yet, and you want me to put him on fucking Ritalin?"
Because that's what psychiatrists do.
Most, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't disagree with that. I think I think medicine in general today is broken. And I'm not even talking about insurance. I'm talking about healthcare professionals are not.
All right, this is depressing me.
I have not seen, in my experience, in my dealings with them, with the exception of my sister, but there's always exceptions, right? That medical healthcare professionals are not good. They don't know what they're doing.
I'll accept your sister.
Huh?
I'll accept your sister.
They don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
And
is your sister married, by the way?
No. And I think they're.
Is she looking to get married?
Not to a Jew. And they're.
I still have the image of your sister being like this hot young Pakistani candy striper for some reason.
Candy striper? What the hell is
that?
Yeah,
man. That's like a female volunteer at a hospital, like just learning the ropes.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. I wasn't born in 1920-08.
08?
You heard me.
This is the My Strange Addiction Top 10 Most Shocking Addictions Countdown. At number 10, the cat licking addict.
Yeah.
My name is Lisa. I'm 43 years old. I live in Detroit, Michigan, and I'm addicted to eating cat hair.
Oh my God.
Just chewing it is relaxing. It's a comforting feeling. Her fur is such an interesting texture. It's so soft and puffy and like cotton candy almost. Sometimes they do get stuck in your teeth, but you can just get them out with flossing and brushing. Sorry, it's in my lipstick.
Are you alive, Imran?
Yeah.
You have anything to say about this girl? Do you know her?
I mean, what do you?
You're strangely quiet. Is this like? Is this Goldie?
I'm just saying, like.
You're not interested, are you?
Yeah. Who are we to judge someone?
Okay. Do you eat cat hair, Imran? Do you lick cat?
Let's listen to what else she has to say.
Lisa began eating cat hair as a way to feel closer to her pets.
I kind of look at it and make sure it's relatively clean and just cat fur. I'll kind of break it apart and then just put it in my mouth.
Oh.
I'll chew it up a little bit and then take it out and maybe mess with it a little bit and then put it back in. There's, I guess you could say maybe like a cotton ball taste. It's much less of a flavor than even human hair.
What? Wait, back up.
Hold on. It says when Lisa's cat had surgery and could no longer groom herself, Lisa stumbled upon a new way to feed her addiction.
Well, don't you feel like an asshole now? She did it in service of her kitty cat. First off, she compared it to human hair, which means...
She eats that too.
She's eaten human hair. Yeah, okay.
I groom my cat with my tongue like a mama cat would do to her kitten.
NASA's budget, by the way, is 0.5% of the federal budget.
Okay.
It was 4.5% during Apollo, the Apollo missions. Yeah. And most Americans surveyed would prefer it to be 7.5%.
Great. Back to a woman licking her cat.
I groom my cat with my tongue like a mama cat would do to her kitten. Are you my good girl?
Oh, she's licking her cat.
By the way, NASA's budget is...
By the way, this is much, is a breath of fresh air from your farting responses. So well done. You're evolving. Go ahead.
NASA's budget is 1/3 of the education budget, 100th of the Social Security budget, and I would say maybe 50th of all, quote, all other mandatory spending.
Great.
And Medicare and Medicaid and the Defense Department.
I'll just clean like her shoulders and her ears and the back of her head and stuff and her face. I don't get as involved as another cat would. I'm not licking her butt.
I'm sorry, what?
She said she's not licking her butt.
Well, you got to draw the line somewhere, Greg.
Yeah.
But it's a bonding thing.
No, of
course. And we both seem to enjoy it.
Yeah, I mean, there's no better way to bond with a cat that you feed and give shelter to than licking it.
Yeah.
This is really nerve-wracking for me.
Lisa's going to tell her friend Tom about her strange addiction.
Like, why? Why put Tom through this?
I kind of have an addiction to eating cat fur.
Well, that's a new one for me, but...
It's just something I do to feel closer to the cat. And, like, grooming her like the way cats groom each other. I do that to Kitty.
What do you do with it? You collect it and spit it out? Or?
My immediate question as Tom would be, do you fuck it too?
Of course it would, because you're a child.
I love how the name of the cat is Kitty.
Kitty, yeah.
I actually swallow it.
Wait a minute, what?
I actually knew a girl who referred to her vagine as Kitty.
her like the way cats groom each other. I do that to Kitty.
And what do you do with it? You collect it and spit it out, or?
No, I actually swallow it.
Oh.
Do you have to kick up fur balls?
I've never coughed up a fur ball ever, thank goodness.
Oh my God, I want to gag.
Ooh. Yeah, I'd like her to gag.
Oh. To appease family and friends, Lisa went for a doctor's exam. I don't care about this woman anymore. Let's move on to the next one. Oh, there's a Pakistani doctor. Shocker.
Uh-oh.
Lisa adopted 3 more cats since filming. Despite the doctor's warnings, she licks them all. Okay, you ready for number 9 on the top 10 list?
At number 9, the blow dryer addict.
Wait, we're doing 10 of these?
I don't know. No.
Ay.
Maybe we'll just do 2.
Yeah, let's just get to the top number 1.
Is this not involved enough for you, Imran? Would you like to discuss mental health and the NASA budget some more?
Yeah, because you're wrong.
I don't know what I'm talking about. All I'm saying is that mental health needs to be addressed a little more than going to the fucking moon. That's it. I don't know budgets. You're going to sit here and Google budgets. That's your battle.
NASA's not going to the moon. Private companies are. All of space exploration, NASA has farmed out to third-party private businesses. They're focusing the majority of their budget, the majority of their time is studying climate change.
My coffee's cold. But the buffoons in charge don't even think climate change is real.
I don't want to talk about climate change. I'm talking about mental health. Ariana Grande is
Ariana, goddammit.
No, it's not. It's Ariana.
No, it's Ariana.
No, that's how I mispronounced it in the beginning.
No, that's how I correctly pronounced it, but you pronounced it incorrectly as Ariana. It's really Ariana Grande.
Ariana. Who cares? Why do you care? By the way, I'd like to applaud you that you haven't answered me with a fart sound effect in at least 5 minutes.
I'm getting a really weird boner right now, and I don't understand it.
Are you really?
I mean, it's getting there. I don't know.
We can explore. Strange boners are a very, very common symptom for Imran and his homosexuality that he's been closeting. Imran, your response.
Go fuck yourself, Dr. Billfell.
Okay.
Man, Dr. Billfell, that was weak-ass shit.
Guys, it's enough.
I'll address it, Dr. Billfell.
Are you really having a strange boner?
No, listen, I think what it comes down to is the fact that...
Okay, so you don't want to do the Weiner Sheikh show anymore, obviously. Is this your way of saying, Gregg, let's hang up the headphones and call it an experiment?
No.
All right, I'm gonna go jerk off.
All right, good.
Again, I'm gonna pull out another load.
Bye.
This is a production of Gregg Weiner Productions and Hollow Spirit Studios. For more information on our producers, go to hollowspiritstudios.com and go to theweinershakeshow.com.
Please rate, review, and subscribe.